Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in again. Today's story is one that many South Africans will find both alarming and relieving at the same time. You'll definitely want to stick around until the end so you can hear where this news came from and try to verify everything for yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss stories that affect our communities directly. Now, imagine living in Johannesburg, already worried about the normal day-to-day safety concerns, and then hearing that a group of armed robbers, who've allegedly been terrorizing locals using stolen firearms, has finally been caught. That's exactly what happened this week. SAPS has confirmed the arrest of several suspects believed to be part of a robbery syndicate operating across different areas of Johannesburg. According to police reports, the suspects were linked to a series of recent robberies targeting pedestrians, delivery drivers, and even small businesses. Their strategy was reportedly very bold. They would drive around in hijacked vehicles, approach their targets in broad daylight, and use fear and weapons to get what they wanted. What's worse is that most of the firearms found on them were stolen in separate incidents across Gauteng, meaning they were not only committing robberies but were also in possession of illegal firearms, a double offense. The big breakthrough came after weeks of investigation. Authorities had been collecting CCTV footage, following tip-offs from community members, and cross-checking descriptions from victims. Eventually, SAPS managed to zero in on one of the safe houses in the south of Johannesburg. Officers moved in swiftly, catching the suspects off guard and recovering multiple firearms, ammunition, cell phones believed to be stolen, and even a few suspicious-looking vehicle registration plates. What's worth noting is that the success of this operation was largely due to community cooperation. Some brave residents came forward to give police information, even though they feared retaliation. That's the kind of courage that really helps law enforcement do its job. SAPS has also mentioned that these suspects might be linked to other unsolved cases in the area, and further investigations are underway. As for the suspects, they are now in police custody and expected to appear in court soon. Charges include armed robbery, possession of stolen firearms, and possibly attempted murder, depending on the outcomes of additional investigations. If convicted, they could face long prison sentences, and rightly so. We've all been affected in one way or another by rising crime in our communities. But hearing that people who were actively endangering lives are now off the streets brings a bit of relief. At least for now, some areas in Johannesburg can breathe a little easier. Also, if you're wondering how on earth these people managed to get hold of so many stolen guns, well, that's a question we all want answers to. Hopefully, the ongoing investigation will shine more light on how these weapons move around so easily. Now let's end on a lighter note, because crime stories can be heavy. One police officer reportedly joked after the arrests, "These guys wanted to live like action movie stars, but they forgot this isn't Hollywood, it's Hillbrow." And someone else said, "They were robbing people with stolen guns. Now they'll be sharing stolen stories in the prison yard." All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only and are either stock images or screenshots from public news footage. Sources of this news include IOL News, ENCA reports, SAPS public statements, and updates shared on Twitter/X by crime reporters and Johannesburg Community Watch groups.